Previously on Dyztopia, I replayed the final battle on the evil Runi route to see what the new update was about, and GEMINI wiped out the entire team except for Akira. Akira then stepped into the cryo-sleep chamber, only for Zazz to ambush and kill them. After credits, the angels admonished me for my mistakes and told me to be nicer to Runi next time. Alright, while I'm trying to get the broken GEMINI route, I want to get Rosie's ending as well, which means I have to ignore Setzuna when I get back to Zeta later on. It also means I have to reject Runi's friendship in order to get another point for Rosie, I think. Hey Aki, I have some time to kill. Should I wait for Rosie to get off work? Yes, I might as well show this event again, just because it's probably been way too long since I actually saw it, and never committed to it. Hey Rosie, I think I will take you up on that offer. I'm honored to be your host for tonight. I think her face portrait changed between versions, and that's the last of them. Not a bad turnout for your last day, huh? Not bad at all. I wonder if I get to hear about your famous chef brother you talk so much about. I hope so. Ed is a sweetie, and he will take care of you. Oh, I have a little something for you. Ta-da! Here's your favorite tequila. Whoa, this is really nice. Thank you. I was saving it for your birthday. I might not see you by then, so I'll give it to you early. Thank goodness you came over. I might have forgotten otherwise. Thank you, Rosie. This is really sweet. Anything for my favorite customer. Heh. I'm gonna miss you, Rose. I'm gonna miss you too, Aki. If it's not too dangerous, I'd like you to call me sometime. Probably impossible. Of course. I'll let you know all the juicy gossip you missed with the villagers. The only way that would ever happen is if we... Zeta will not be happy about Akira calling into the city after they defect. Now tell Edgar how much you miss him. Please do. And above all, be safe, Aki. I don't want to lose you too. Yeah, we have to overthrow Zeta's government or something, but that seems pretty tough. Link level 1. And I also have to do a skiing mission. The skiing minigame. Hey Aki, glad I caught you for one last time before we head out for real. Oh, that reminds me, I have another gift for you. Special bonbon. That's right, we have to give that to Edgar. We used to call these Pon Pon bonbons. I used to bake these for my family. It's a little taste of Pon Pon before you go there. Although if you don't want it, please give it to Ed. Be careful, I care about you, and I don't want you getting hurt. Either from Runi or the state. Thank you for this treat. I'll do my best to stay safe. I'll miss you, so please keep in touch. Au revoir. Goodbye, Rosie. That's definitely a coincidence. Ironically, unfriending Rosie actually puts Akira in more danger. I mean, unfriending Runi puts Akira in more danger. Seriously, just say the words Pon Pon Bonbon out loud. It'll make you smile. Alright, because I chose Rosie for the first bonding event, I can now call her on the phone here. No, Rosie knows the plot to kill me. If I keep calling her, the state will find out. If I could hide my trace, and maybe... I see. So basically, I have to... This means I have to defeat the skiing minigame and then come back to this phone. And then I could talk to her here. Yes, I think that's how it works. Okay, so you're supposed to have a new mechanic, apparently. Pain. Ow. Grand regen, please. I forgot what you were weak to. Oh right, you're guarding, so I won't be able to see any of that. Wait, does this just mean you only have 4 weaknesses this time? The heck? Okay, so poison and plant should still be fine. Could just spam Gaia Raid, but oh man, they really did increase the cost, huh? Or is it because it's still too early in the game? Poison, please. Alright. Guard. Be safe. Dang it. Everything's on cooldown. Firebane. Ah. Always starting with guard on your wait, did they change your weakness? What? I think they changed your weakness. That's not good. Shoot. So that means having Crow and Lunas in the same party might be a bad idea, because now my skill diversity is really bad. No, okay, their weaknesses changed back now. Okay. And that's right, they still have they can still take out my MP really easily. What are you weak to now? Oh, shoot. I don't have anything that's good against that. I should have put Chase in the party. That would have allowed me to deal with the other set of weaknesses. At least I can take away some hype. Mostly just guard until next turn. Just go full ham next turn. Man, I really fucked up by picking this party. Take away that. Guard. Ugh. Bolas. For heal. Okay, we're back in the game. Gaia Rate. Guard. Are you still poisoned? I can't tell. Yes, you are, so Envenom will actually be very good against you. Aha! You are now in a very vulnerable state. Now snipe. Guard. Heraceline I don't have enough for. I didn't get the second hit. The heck? Anyways, best to guard with you. And dead. Okay. Even with my poorly set party, I still managed to pull it off. But yeah, we better have Chase in the party to deal with the second set of weaknesses. Yeah, remember, I think last time they... in the previous versions, all 8 weaknesses were available at once. But here, only 4 at a time are available. Okay, I managed to get the Tracer Eraser again by skiing. Install this to remove your trace. Will this really work? It did. Straight to the voicemail. Better leave a message. Rose, I hope this message finds you well. I'm currently in Pon Pon. You've always been there for me, and I want you to know that it doesn't go unnoticed. I hope everything is okay. Do you remember when we went to dancing lessons? That was so much fun. I was so nervous because you are a dancing prodigy. But you took your time with me and were an excellent teacher. I ended up having a wonderful time. If it's at all possible, I'd like to dance with you again. Goodbye. Aki, you sweetheart. I'll always be your dance partner. Rosie is now Link level 2. Akira learns Resist Pierce. Yes, Pierce was one of Virgo's weaknesses in her boss battle. Let's see, I have time. Who should I call? Never mind. You showed up again, a faceless thing. 222. Go see. I still have no idea what that means. 2. Maybe it's a hint that you have to find 2, fight 2, get your angel counter to at least 2 in order to get Offos. I'm not sure. Okay, this is right after Ares defeated Runi, Akira, and Kyoto. So this is apparently a new dream sequence. My name is Akira. Happy to start working for the Hunters Association. Hello, Akira. You'll be assigned to some basic tasks. After that, you're on your own to which jobs you take and how much mill you make. Happy to start. I want to improve the community we have in Zeta. That's quite optimistic of you. I know it sounds cheesy, but I truly believe we can all make Zeta a better place. Maybe it's your optimism rubbing off on me, but I have high hopes for you. Well, if it isn't Akira Sakimoto. Joining the Hunters, I see. I might actually have some competition. Akira being a threat to the #1 spot? Here's what I think about that. Barbados, you're so rude sometimes. What? So that's where you got the middle finger from. Anyway, glad to have you on our side, Akira. Akira is not on our side. They're a traitor. What? I'm not a traitor. They're opportunistic. They're an opportunistic slimeball. I should have been the one to go with Kael that night, jackass. The night I found out you went in my place is the night I hated your guts. Come now, Barbados. You were too hungover to function. It was my call to invite Akira that day. They're friends with your murderer, Kael. They're friends with your murderer, Kael repeated. They're friends with your murderer, Kael. Huh? That's right, Kael. Akira is a traitor. Okay, now I can walk again. They're trying to make this part of the game scarier, huh? Akira Sakimoto. I need you to work forever for the rest of your sad life, and if you complain, I'll have someone kill you. Once you gave me the Virgo stone, you signed your life away to me. I will never let you go. Even useless people like Sakimoto have a place in Zeta. You spend all your time trying to make people happy, Sakimoto. What a disgusting outlook on life. Does that mean Akira already knew of Akari's true nature from the beginning? Ironic that you try so hard to make life for the worthless better, when giving me the Zodiac Stones is the worst thing you can do for them. But in exchange for selling out your fellow citizens, we will throw a pizza party in your honor. Only one slice, though. We have to cut back on our budget. I'm not selling anyone out. I'm trying to help. I'm only forced to get these Zodiac Stones, but I really just want to help people. Oh, and by the way, your resignation is denied. Another late night, huh? I'm sorry, Rose. I had a lot of requests tonight. No, it's okay. It's just been a long time since it was just us two. And I haven't exactly been the best partner either. Look, you're my best friend, and maybe until one of us gets a career change, that's just what we should be. We're just both so busy. I thought I had time for a relationship, but I really don't, and well, you're just as busy as I am. I'm not happy with this relationship because I don't think I'm giving my all, and sometimes I just feel like I'm telling you what to do instead of us being equals. I've been feeling that way too, Rose. I'm not the partner I want to be for you. I guess I'm just so used to taking orders that it bled into my love life. I still love you, Rose, but I don't want you to feel stuck. I still love you too. You really did remember your breakup word for word. You've had your fair share of partners before, but something about Rosie really stung. Did I get this extra dialogue because I have two sync level for Rosie right now, or is this going to happen no matter what? Every time you close your eyes, you hear, I feel like I'm telling you what to do. It hurt a lot because it was true. And if you're so used to it, why didn't you listen to my last request? Don't be friends with Runi. You did a good impression of the breakup, but Rosie is not cruel. She's one of the many people in this world that has a heart. Akira, I'm going to need you to kill Barbados. Don't link, just do what you're told. I don't want to. Akira, I need you to help me. Did you think that the train was time to relax? Nope. Anyway, you should let Runi into your mind. What the? Why do you look different? I'm sorry if you feel uncomfortable around my sister, but I think you should forgive her. It's easier for us this way. You didn't have a choice in your participation of the state, but you're still scum. Does this scene look familiar? GEMINI? Wait, did I get this because I got the GEMINI ending last time? Akira. Dang it, so GEMINI remembers the previous timeline. Thank goodness you're awake, I think. You might want to put some clothes on. I'll just look away right quick. Man, that was different. The fact that GEMINI said that, the thing is, Akira never actually officially met GEMINI yet. So that is definitely a New Game Plus thing that's specific for the GEMINI ending. I'm not sure if these conversations were here before, actually. Barbados, your friend, ouch, I think he burned that bridge, huh? That was an ill-timed joke. I apologize. He seems sad about Alfred specifically, though. Don't be surprised if he pulls something last minute to try and get you. I believe you can take him down, though. I'm rooting for you. Gotcha. Gotcha is great. I recommend buying their stuff slightly less than buying my stuff. Also, if you haven't checked out weapon mods, you should. It's an Asterisk Gotcha combo meal. In Spacey Sound's video, I remember he said that Barbados was the type of person to seek approval from people who don't even really appreciate him. That would be Zeta. Yes, instead of trying to accept Akira's friendship, he wanted to cozy up to the likes of Zazz instead. I guess for the sake of status. Angels. Oh, those weird glitchy things started showing up. How annoying. Angels are just garbage summons trying to produce an angel, but they produce whatever those things are instead. I would ignore them. They're working as intended. Rumors. The more things happen, the more Zodiacs are gonna pop up. The Zodiacs are all siblings, so when they see one of them has a new friend, others are gonna want to show up. I guess this is to explain why Aries showed up so suddenly afterwards. A Diabolus Ex Machina moment, is that what it's called? The oldest one will take the longest to show up, and that's the one to look out for. Aquarius. The Prime Zodiac. If you want to stand a chance against Aquarius, keep buying my stuff. Keep spamming tacos. Jump scare. What? I'm not gonna jump scare you. It won't even be scary. Do you think I'm some sort of eldritch horror, Akira? Don't believe everything you read on the internet. Heard you're supposed to be a god. Demons. Demons pack a punch. Deep Wounds is a special that makes any physical attack attempt to bleed you out if you have less luck. It also adds a portion of the Origin's defense to all physical attacks. Also, you know Kyoto's Vine Trap? Well, don't be surprised if enemies start using it on you. Grand Refresh and being hit by fire will heal a Vine Trap. And those Spring Knights drop an armor that makes you immune to that status too. Of course, if you don't want that armor, I'd be happy to buy it from you. Yep, once again, I'm gonna have to say no. I think saying no is also necessary to max out Rosie's affection as well. But it's kind of strange that Akira does not explain their reasoning for saying no here. Yup. Level 3. Hopefully I can get 4 and 5 without any issue. And broken again. Yup. And apparently they're... yeah, maxing Runi and maxing Rosie are probably mutually exclusive. Okay, I think the dialogue here might have gotten slightly modified after some Spacey Sounds video. About how the dialogue apparently didn't change enough depending on which route you took. Well, look who decided to catch up. Sup, fools? Sup, neighbor? I was hoping not to find you. But now that we're here, I'm afraid we have to fight. Akira and Runi, it seems that you are too late. We've already found Scorpio before you. Thank you for finding Scorpio for us. We'll be taking it from you now. Yeah, okay, I don't see why not. Fred, focus. Sorry, neighbor. You and that armrest are going down. Yeah, that's right. I think in one of the post-battle dialogues, Runi mentioned that Genesis called her short or something. Oh, you're going to hurt for that comment. Okay, there's actually a new weapon to replace the Dyztopia game from this from the elevator destination in the casino. It's called Bog Champ. It's clearly designed for Lunas. Yes, you're supposed to activate his two-faced, and Bog Bash now has Flash. Has pretty good stats too. If I can just, all I have to do is get out of this place and get him back in the party. Alright, apparently if you had him at sync level 3, you could get Chase, Edgar, or Kyoto to show up as participants here. But since I didn't get them up to 3, I'm just going to go with Genesis. You want me to pretend to be your girlfriend on national TV? Aki pal, friend. You know my line of work. I don't pretend to be anyone's girlfriend for free. Give me 500 mil and I promise our answers will be perfectly in sync. Choose Genesis, 500 mil. Hell yeah, you'll not regret this. Yeah, this should be the easy way to get a show's special accessory. Good choice, I see you have great taste in women. Although I saw your little transaction back there. That's desperate, eh? Hey, just watch us destroy your dumb little show. Also, you the viewer can purchase time with me. Just call me at... Hey, no advertising on my show. Only I can do that.
The first question.
Your first date, you are paying. Strongly agree. Second question. Do you think that destiny plays a role in love? This isn't about the other person, just in general. Agree. Third question. How high is your sex drive? High. Fourth question. You two are dating. How often do you actually go out on dates? Often. Fifth question. How often do you two talk to each other? You just pick anything, apparently. Very often. Amazing. Oh, we have a guest question. Guest, take it away. Yes, I will pay so much mil if Genesis takes off her shoes. Hey, get out of here, pervert! don't harass my guests. Do it after the show. I guess no question asked is no question gotten wrong, so we'll continue as normal. 7th question. How quick are you to say an I love you? I'll do it right now. I don't understand. How are you getting all these right? Did you get the sample questions before? I'm extremely good with my clients. 8th question. I believe in soulmates. Agree. 9th question. Almost there. Physical intimacy is important. For the purpose of this question, I'm excluding sex, so this is just like hugging and kissing and shit. Agree. Last question. Would you die for your partner? Yes. That's all the questions we had. Good job to both contestants. Seriously. The ratings were seriously worth it, except they're all asking for Genesis. It's your turn to get bent, show, and on live television too. The score is 18, because of course it is. The grand prize. You won Best in Show award again. As soon as we leave the room though, we're back to enemies. That's all the time we have for the romance show. Tune in again. Bye-bye. Yeah, that was a pretty awkward way to pull off a victory, huh? Oh hey, I don't think I've gotten this item to drop my previous playthroughs. Pix. That's the painkiller they were that the pharmacist was talking about. The one that supposedly has really bad side effects. Gives full height but also adds headache. But what if you have immunity to headache? Wouldn't you be able to use this without any limitation? Maybe I should stick around and try to farm it? I don't know. But the fact that it dropped from some monsters is kind of a bad omen, isn't it? Ed is gone. What am I doing here? No one likes me. Do we even stand a chance against Zazz? Runi, may I make a suggestion? Why not let me take over? You've suffered so much. It's the easiest way for the pain to end. The pain, does it have an end? Yes. Cleanse your mind. You mean to do what Clyde did? What I did to Mom. Exactly. Imagine if I had control. You will experience absolutely no sorrow whatsoever. GEMINI. What are you waiting for? I don't want to. You're a mess. You go back out there as you are, and you'll never defeat Zazz. GEMINI, stop! I care a lot about you, Runi. That's why I'm so pushy. Please. Something changed here. Since I didn't meet the requirements for the new requirements for the evil Runi route. I actually have a choice here. Okay, I shall intervene. Hiya! You get away from her. Akira! I made a promise to Rosie, but that doesn't mean I'm going to let this demon gain control of you. Tish, what a boring and predictable outcome. This is the smog that is the cause of all our troubles. You could melt their brain and have it leak through their eye sockets. You have total control over what to do next. Kill them, Runi. Kill them, kill them, kill them! Kill them, kill them, kill them! Wait, did I screw up a requirement? No! What? You dare! The only reason you kept me around for so long is to torment and feed off me. You told me that by working together we can destroy the Zodiacs, and I really didn't understand until just now. Stop! You've been feeding off of me for so long, using my grief as a weapon. That ends today. Goodbye, GEMINI. Whoa! So you really did break it. Akira, are you okay? But where exactly are we going to tell Asterisk? I don't think Asterisk is going to be very happy about this. Maybe if we get some duct tape, we can make GEMINI's stone look whole again. Yeah, I think so. But you destroyed GEMINI. We've tamed demons before. Never actually killed them. I don't think Ophiuchus will like this. Yeah. I think we may be in trouble. Maybe Gemini should have thought of that before trying to do that to Runi. With a Gemini-controlled Runi, she could have easily done that to any of us. Then we should convince him of that, Leo. Okay, good. The others will stick up for us. So that's why Gemini insisted. She wanted to kill her siblings. Why? Thank goodness you were there, Akira. I don't know what would have happened had you not been there. I'm here for you, Runi. Always. Before we go, have you seen Chase? I need to speak with her. Wait, what? What? It restored her link levels. Runi's link has been healed. They're friends again, yes! Even if I had to get Edgar killed for this outcome. Runi has a new skill, Sight Echo, to learn the skill menu. Runi and Akira learn Resist Poison. Runi gets permanent +10. But if I realized something. Runi does technically have an event before the unfriending point, so if you had gotten that, would that have bumped her all the way up to 4? I'm not sure if that would. Runi can no longer sync with Gemini. Runi gains Clear Mind. This replaces Twin Harmonic. Okay, so I did get a good outcome this time. And I'm pretty sure I'm on track for Rosie as well. Unless Rosie depends on Edgar staying alive. But good thing good thing Akira and Runi are besties again. Wait, this is different. Angels are so easily aggressed, and you're no exception, Virgo. When it presses this button, you'll go attacking the first thing you see, which will be that stupid smog. The heck? I thought that if I don't get recruit Kael, then I get to skip the Virgo fight. Damn, why? How did you know? You think I'd risk time and money just so you could go join Akira like everyone else? If you behave, I'll change my mind and let you join us. But truthfully, now that you're synced, Aquarius will awaken and we'll have our family reunion. The humans. Your cooperation was optional, but your attendance is required, and I don't need your consent for that.
Delightful.
Wait, is this going to change the outcome with Kael and Virgo so that Kael will be recruited? That can't be right. I didn't befriend Barbados, so there's no way Kael's going to join. So does that mean they're both going to die in this route? Aw, shoot. But maybe that might explain why Virgo attacked in the Kael route. Maybe Virgo went insane while trapped in here, like the other angels. This isn't good. Any special dialogue with you? Sorry, Akira, I'm not doing great. Between losing Edgar and what happened with Gemini, there's just a lot to process right now. First favorite drink was a Pinot Grigio. I never liked them since they're so dry. But right now, I really need something dry. I really need something familiar. Freddy, I was curious, you use curse magic too? Yup, I sure do. Curse magic is based. That's great, although I believe our magics are sourced from different emotions. No, that's not true. Curse is fueled by negativity. We just have different flavors. Like me, I act like a jerk-ass and I play video games online to harvest negative emotions. You, well, you might have a huge source of negativity in your life. You mean like my father? Oh right, your daddy issues. Actually, you're not the first person I know whose curse magic stemmed from abusive family members. That method of curse magic is dangerous because the more you solve your family trauma, the weaker your magic becomes. That's problematic. It's fine, just kill your dad and I'm sure things will sort itself out. Wow. Yeah, these conversations are kind of random, huh? I probably have to go back and forth on a boat a lot just to get every conversation. Are there conversations that are going the other way too? Is it possible to exhaust every conversation? I'm pretty sure I had one between Eliza and Genesis before. Yes, this one. Extend an appeal for my suspension. Yeah. But do they repeat? Whoa, Freddy! Eliza, you know you were the hunter I got the most complaints about. Really? Thanks.
Not a compliment.
Even by the most generous interpretations. Yet you were still requested a lot, and your numbers speak for themselves. Duh, I took my job seriously. I was just a dip about it. My jerk-off behavior is tactical. I needed to fill up my curses and be a stronger hunter. Use better words, please. But I see your logic. I look forward to working with you, Fred. You too. That's a pretty inconvenient way to use magic. You might end up making more enemies down the line than you need to. Okay, I don't think I've gotten this shard before. I found this bubble beam shard. I think it might be a new skill. I've seen some enemies use it. It's level 4. What does it do exactly? Cooldown of 4. Deals damage to one foe and grants you bubble shield. Isn't this just basically a stronger version of Fenny? Oh no, it also gives you more random targets per hype, so it's actually pretty good. Plus it scales up both attack and intelligence, so that could be good for Akira, since I have them built with both of those. Okay, this is strange. This time Asterisk did not show up to talk to us. Instead, Quot just told us that she was just gonna set up shop. Maybe Quot does remember the previous timeline? I don't know. That is weird. Okay, I think this dialogue changed a bit. If you want to see both of your siblings so bad, I can help you out with that. Yeah, I think this part... Yeah, last time, Runi wasn't actually there. Runi already died because of GEMINI. Mentally, that is. You dare? Clyde, chill. Fine, I was never one for pre-game talks anyway. So let's cut to the chase, shall we? Okay, but who's gonna kill Clyde after the battle? We got some new tricks for you. Shields up, everyone. Shield? 3 different shields?
Oh no! Anyway...
remove every shield. Okay, that's 1 down. I did not expect this trick. Yeah, that way it's not just a regular rematch. But it's a good thing I carried over this Mortify shard from the previous playthrough. Haha. But it took all of Akira's MP, so... Just normal attack Clyde. Yeah, that was a pretty silly way to get rid of all their shields, but whatever works. Alright, just AoE spam. Bloodberry. Oh no! Well, he's pretty much screwed. Gaia raid and hope for the best. I guess guard. You're slow, so that means you should guard. No, my attack. Alright. Cleared debuffs, huh? A nice way to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I built Akira a little more offensively for this run, so that's why they're dealing a bit more damage with some of their AoEs there. Yeah, instead of going for the usual support build, or the usual balance build. Lost again! They're too strong! Very well, then we'll come to this. Yes, you're gonna sacrifice your friends again. Okay, so who's gonna defeat Clyde now? What? Focusing ESP on your hand is a cool trick. I'm sure you won't mind me copying you. Okay, that dialogue wasn't there last time, but so Runi will still be the one to kill you, even without GEMINI. You can't wipe your last moments away, so enjoy every second, you prick. You saved me. No one has ever done something so nice before. So that means that... Huh, so that means... if Edgar is the one that died, then Runi will get the ESP sword anyways, huh? Even without GEMINI around. However, I can no longer equip the Twin Doom sword because that one's supposed to be able to give Runi the ability to sync automatically, which is no longer possible without GEMINI. Okay, this is weird. I got a new ESP sword, but it has a different skill on it. So weird. It has ESP Sunder instead of Binary Ice. Is it random what skill gets attached to it? Huh. Dang, if only this thing was a little bit stronger. Maybe I need to put some better mods on it to make it catch up to Rod of Thunder, which has some pretty cracked mods on it as well. Bonjour. Ed said I was surrounded by family, and that's been weighing on me. It seems so freaking clear to me now without GEMINI. I protested at first, but I think you're a natural leader. You're perfectly suited to the role. You risked your life for me, I won't forget that. Whatever happens, I'm glad you came to Pon Pon. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna help the train. See you soon, Naki. Okay, I know this time I have to fight Kael in his synced form. I fought that before in the battle arena. Hopefully this team will work, but I only know hit one of his weaknesses. It was light damage or seraph damage. This time he has friends. I was wondering when we'd meet again. Sup, Chode? You'll pay for what you did. What I did, you're full of shit. We're both pieces in the same game. That's your line. I don't care. Neo's Droid. Wave Slash to get rid of some dudes. Oh no, he's freezing me! Okay, Bloodberry. I'm going to use Ibuprofen. I'm pretty sure I have one. Where is it? There we go. And you can go do whatever. Let's see. Thunder. Weak to Psychic, so I picked correctly. Aw, crap. Cancer, as my dying wish. Sync with me. I care not for this body anymore. Tide? What? Every turn Cancer will either get stronger or weaker depending on the tide level. The level is determined randomly every turn. That's quite a twist on Barbados' mechanic. 0 is neutral strength. That is gonna be kind of random, huh? Dang it, Psychic, only Psychic and Light, so that means Kyoto's gonna have a tough time. Okay. Just assassinate you. Binary Psi. No! Not good. Kyoto's at a huge disadvantage because she's weak to fire. If only my Paraceline was ready. Let's get rid of that nasty little barrier. And Mirror Beam. Wait, Dream Needle! I can use this. Nice. Gonna need some more MP for Brainstorm, huh? No, Kyo's in danger. Let's use him in this. It's basically Hyper Heal, but better. Okay. On the Lifesteal, so let's use Paraceline. Yeah. The Reaper. Mind Trap. Damn. Ah! Train defense? It's got the vines. And done. It's over, Kael. I suppose it is. I fought like hell to stay alive, but in the end, I still lost. They broke me, Aki. I don't even know why I tried so hard. I guess I'm just a coward that's afraid of death. So in your final moments, you have a stroke of clarity? Yeah, it just seems so clear to me now. Revenge? Sucks. It's not worth it. The end result was always my death. Kael. For what it's worth, I still think you're my friend. You're my friend too. I'll give you some space. Let me know when you're ready. Runi, you're a good friend. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe Akira was thinking to himself that if they didn't try to befriend Runi at the last second, Runi could have ended up like that too. Okay, we'll be at Zeta any minute now. Akira, are you gonna be okay? Yeah, I'll be alright. The person up there, that wasn't Kael. Kael's been dead for a long time. Eliza, what's the game plan once again in Zeta? Well, we'll be in the train station that's right outside of Zeta Tower, so I imagine we'll face great opposition once we arrive. Everyone be ready for anything. Okay, and then they have this thing. By the way, Setzuna has a face portrait now. Hey, it's you! For the record, I'm still down for lunch. I've never been out with a terrorist before. Are you still interested? No, sorry, I already committed to you last time on the old evil Runi route. Aw, shucks. At least tell me before I waste time waiting for you. Guess it's another night alone with ice cream. The person that hurts you can't be the person that comforts you, so be gone. Go over for the government or whatever. Please join me this time. Rose, is that you? Aki, it's been so long. I've missed you a great deal. I'm glad you're unhurt. That call had us all worried. Rose, is that you? I'm not sure I recognize this aura. Hello, Irune. Sister. Sister. I guess there's no point hiding it. I am Virgo. I am using Rosie as a host for the time being. I'm keeping her alive. Irune, what happened to GEMINI? Oh, this part's a little different. Probably from the standard route, since Gemini would still be alive in the standard route. I killed Gemini. Gemini would always tell me that I had the power to destroy the other zodiacs. I guess she was right, but didn't expect me to turn it against her. You actually killed. I did, and although I feel weaker for it, I don't regret it. Now, Virgo, I have a question for you. Is Rose in there? Parts of Rose are in here, yes. She's telling me not to trust you. That you've done something unforgivable. That you've hurt her. Rosie, before we start this song and dance again, I have to tell you something. Edgar is dead. What? Someone had to control the minecart to get us to safety. There was no other way. We wouldn't have made it here without him. All I know is that the people that murdered Ed are in this building right now, and I'm not going to let them hurt another one else. Not going to let them hurt anyone else. Not my villagers, not Zeta citizens. And especially not the family I have left. We think you're right. I need time to process this, to grieve Edgar, but until then, I will join your fight. All of the death, sacrifice, and tears, they shouldn't mean nothing. Oh, that's quite a bit different from the Kael route. Thank you, Rose. It means a lot to have my older sister back. We agree on that. Akari? No. Is everyone going to join Akira? This is getting ridiculous. You cost Zeta a fortune. I had to give orders to have civilians lobotomize for you. Virgo? That stains my record. Lobotomize? What are you talking about? Akari? Never you mind. I won't let someone as worthless as Sakimoto ruin my special day. Please use the exit to your right. The birthday girl, me, will be waiting for you. I don't think I remember her screen popping up last time. Well, you heard of birthday girl. Let's get moving. Virgo, join your party. Virgo is now Link 4. Virgo gains 2 FP. Virgo learns Shuri, Storm, and... Wait, what? You got my agility upgrades? That's weird. Virgo learns Oasis and receives resistance upgrades. Learned Wave Slash attack upgrades. Perceline. What? Why are you copying me? Get your own skills. Stopgap as well. Omni Spell. Okay, but how do I get you to 5? Do I have to go outside and find some kind of event for you? Immune to hype and exhaustion. Gains barrier equal to hit points and removes all buffs from attackers. Bartender. So you're the X, huh? Yeah. I'm very happy to see you alive again, Rosie. Virgo. But didn't you just introduce yourself as Rosie? Either works, but for you, it's Virgo. I will respect it, but I have to ask why. Reasons. Here's a new bit of dialogue. We used to be so peaceful by default, but ever since our data got corrupted, our peace values went so low, it actually wrapped around and made us incredibly hostile. That man really doesn't like angels. Data, huh? So maybe this is kind of like the Zemuria simulation hypothesis. Where's that? That's strange. I didn't run to Asterisk this time. That's so weird. What? Why isn't he here this time? The heck? Something's up. Maybe I should check back in the city. Akira. I have some time. No activity costs. Spend it with Virgo. Okay, but I'm still a little worried that I could not find Asterisk at all. Hey Rosie, or I mean Virgo, I thought you might want to hang out on my balcony. Oh my. Rosie is very excited. I see, so it's my turn to be healed. Healed? No, I just want to talk to you. Is that what you call it? Virgo, I want to apologize to you, and Rosie. To Virgo, I delivered you directly to Zeta. You chose me and I feel like I stabbed you in the back. I feel like had I not done that, none of this would have started. If none of this had started, you'd still be at my bar, waiting for someone to buy you a drink. Yeah, that's fair. Though I will admit, I was mad at you for a time. I thought maybe I should have ran away from you or never approached you in Kael. But something drew me towards you. Thinking of our scenarios, I don't know what the right call was. I don't know. You put me in a bad spot. But apologizing is a good first step. And I don't exactly hate where I am right now. I just hate how I got here. After all, being reunited with you and everyone makes me happy. Even seeing Runi makes us happy. But don't you dare tell her that. My lips are sealed. You may now begin your apology to Rosie when you are ready. She is listening. Rose, I'm sorry I got you into this mess. I feel like I shouldn't have worried you at all. I got you and Virgo involved, and I caused this. That's it. You know you can tell me anything, Aki. I care about you, and you know I'm here for you. Rosie is a nosy person. There's no way she wouldn't get involved. Hey! It's true I can be nosy sometimes. I do it out of love. We don't hold it against you. She would risk her life for you and for her close friends, because that's just who she is. You're very special to me, and you are special to us. I quite enjoyed Akira healing. Thank you very much. Akira, I want to remember what it was like. There are so many unfamiliar things happening to me, to Rosie. I want to feel something familiar. I want to feel you. Yes. I think this is actually, of all the possible love interests, this is the hardest one to get. Rosie, I want you too. Since you do have to... whoa. Maxed out. Max sync. That was amazing! Rosie doesn't want to put labels on anything, but she is interested in knowing your plans after all this is done. I think I want to go traveling. Traveling sounds fun. Do you mind if she joins? She's too nervous to ask. Traveling sounds fun. Do you mind if she joins? She's too nervous to ask. What? Repeat it. I couldn't imagine a better travel partner. Thanks, Akira. You're my best friend. But seriously, where the hell did Asterisk go? It's so weird. How could he have disappeared on me like that? Well, I need to buy his tacos or something. Yeah, he kind of disappeared after a while. He didn't show up with... he didn't show up with... a quote, so maybe he's just really mad I broke the GEMINI stone and he's gonna beat the shit out of me for it. I don't know. Kekkan's down there. I don't see Asterisk at all. Alright, we're going to do this as the Drami family minus Edgar. It would have been nice to have all three of them on the same team, but no such luck in this run. Akira Sakimoto, where are my manners? You've made it so far, and guarded so many of my Zodiac stones. Truly a model employee. Zazz, I'm the furthest thing you have from an employee. I tried to quit, and you tried to kill me in Pon Pon. And yet here you are still alive with a resignation that never fully got processed. So all the stones are here in Zetacorp, minus GEMINI. The resurrection of humanity is just a few moments away. But there's no way you could revive them all without GEMINI, right? Doesn't that mean we already basically won? No, I won't let that happen. We can't introduce humans to your hateful world. They had their chance, and we don't have to uproot our lives to make room for them. You can try to stop me all you want. My plan is much further along than yours. Though if you do intend to stop me, I suppose I can break my one rule of not killing people myself. Why does that rule even exist? You've sent so many assassins to me, this time it's my turn to kill you. The murder of Rosie was done under your supervision. I will take revenge in her name. Are you all quite through?
I have destroyed your homes and killed your loved ones. These moments I brought upon you will stay with you for the rest of your short lives. But I will not remember this destruction I've brought upon you, insignificant whelps. For the grief of irrelevance write no pages in history.
Two shields, okay, that's why we have Mortify. how am I gonna get past the rest of that? Okay. Telebolt. Paraceline. But unfortunately, I cannot gain hype with Virgo, which really sucks. Let's ease off the offense and let's use S-String. I'm not gonna win this turn anyways. Damn, really wants Akira dead. Do a quick heal. Yeah, the hype. I can't get rid of it easily. I use the Paraceline, I have to wait for it. Holy Drain can steal MP. Okay, that... I guess I activated that barrier by accident. Sadly, I did not have Mortify on Runi. Let's Hyper Heal. You won't be able to get past all of these barriers. There. Should've just normal attacked. How utterly disgusting this is. As much as it pains me to say, I agree with you, Akira. This world is worth saving. But the Earth belongs to her rightful owners, humanity. Smugs, Arctons, Volcros, and whatever other monsters that took her from us need to know their place. You're far too late to make any meaningful change. Humans will walk the Earth again. It's kind of fucked up that he's taking everything out on all the non-humans when it was the demons who did it, right? Of course he can't, he doesn't have the power to oppose a demon, so he's just going after everyone else instead. That's really fucked up. Aquarius, it's time! He has two weaknesses this time. And that's why I picked the specific party. Okay, unfortunately he's also got a giant-ass barrier that I have to deal with. Libra's the only one who can sink, huh? I can't sync with you. Wait, could it be? Oh shoot, is Virgo already considered in a sync state and therefore I'm not allowed to go into Libra sync? I think that's it. I think that's why I can't sync like this. Dang it. Because I don't see anything that could prevent me otherwise. So yeah, Virgo having Virgo in the party means you cannot sync with anyone. Unless you're fighting true Aquarius, in which case you are allowed to sync. You automatically sync, in fact. There goes most of your barrier. I'm saving that Omni spell for when you have more people on the field. Yeah, Virgo has a lot of AoEs. Problem is, Virgo cannot generate hype, and therefore has a hard time maintaining MP without spamming items. Definitely someone you just want to bring to a final battle and just unload all your stuff on them so they can spam. Also, for some reason, she's copying all of Akira's moves. I should have put in Lumen on her. 666 damage. Defend. Fortunately, you have quite an advantage with your psychic powers. Yeah, let's save some of the AoEs for when I need them. Let's use Binary Psi. Eat that barrier. Uh-oh. Hey. See, Mortify. Ultra Excel. Paraceline, let's eat through that life bar. Using ESP Thunder would also be valid just because I get multiple hits with it. Ugh. The power of resurrection is at hand. Come forth. Kekkan, which of my former employees would it hurt for you to fight? Well, Chase is not in the party, and I don't think anyone really cares about Kekkan. Okay, honestly, hyper heal to be safe. Now we have plenty of barriers to eat up whatever horrible things you have in store for me. Omni Spell, because Virgo does not get the hype system. It also means Virgo cannot get exhausted. Nuke! Yeah, how you like that? Is it too soon for a brainstorm? Yeah, problem is the cooldowns. Nice. Stelladine. That ate through my barrier. The hunters were always useless, but perhaps they'll make good fodder. Robun, I have a familiar face for you. You really can't stop hurting my family, even after death. Killing you twice will not satisfy me. Your corpse will be twice as desecrated as my brother's. I think Rosie actually had her own quote for this too, but Runi's takes priority. Ed, you didn't deserve this! Aquarius, you truly are as cruel as the stories say. I have to deal with so many. Seriously, why do I have such bad accuracy all of a sudden? Oh no. Star Storm, huh? I don't know how she's gaining MP. But whatever, I'll take it. Clears the field. Ugh. Yes, peace slam. Okay, I can probably just finish this with Paraceline. I'll execute him and so that he... wait, Paraceline has execute, right? I think. Whatever. Die. Yeah, that was pretty easy because I had the probably intended party set up to deal with this guy. And I just kept hitting him after he died too. Nice. Yes, desecrate his corpse several times over using a multi-hit attack. Yes, this is definitely the ideal team, I think. Even though Virgo can't really deal with the hype system, Virgo can just cast Omni Spell without any real repercussions, so that really helps with dealing with the mooks. Yes, Virgo, Runi, and Akira are the ideal team. At least for this particular boss. It's over, Zazz. You're not gonna get back up and sneak attack me this time. So it is. I suppose you want your resignation now. That's a good start. You can undo my crimes, but you can never undo my legacy. The humans will endure the setback. The humans, you actually... Humanity's resurrection was inevitable. The only unknown variable is that I won't be alive to see it. But they'll always remember their savior. I wonder, if he did get his ideal society, wouldn't he have to oppress any humans who would turn against him for his policies? I have a feeling that's what would happen if he in the bad ending. The Imperial Boomerang. Goodbye, Father.
Effective immediately.
You're now president, Detritus. Indeed. As my first act, we need to reroute power to Vulcanite. On it. Then as my second act, I'm stepping down as president. You got... what? I'm appointing you as president, Eliza.
You can't be serious.
I am. Being the face of the revolution is one thing, but you are better suited as its leader. I'm for Eliza being president. I couldn't think of anyone better. Guys, we have to discuss these things before we take power, not as we're doing it. That's my fault. I'm still working on expressing myself. Another reason I don't think I'd be a good face for this country is my inept social skills. Why did your eyes suddenly turn red? I do, however, want my old job as advisor back and wish to work in tandem with you, President Eliza. Oh, I guess I make those kinds of calls now. Then yes, Detritus, I approve of your request. Thank you, Madam President.
President, huh? I have to get used to that.
So, we did it. You did. I'm here to congratulate you on your victory. Akari, you're still alive. Not for long. Oh hey, it's a bomb. If I can't have my way, no one can. Let's all rot together. Calm down, will you? You feel a lot of pain, and I get that. It hurts to live at times. But I won't let you cause more harm to anyone else. Akari, put the bomb down. You don't have to hurt anymore. You ruined everything. It's not fair. It was supposed to be my birthday. I was supposed to die. I had it all planned out. But because you ruined everything, I'm alive, and I'm in so much pain. No one deserves to live in this shitty world, and yet they still do, living in happiness despite how awful Xavier and I made it. I don't deserve unhappiness. And you want revenge? Akari, revenge is horrible. Look at how much we've lost because of it. Revenge isn't about making you feel satisfied. It's about making the people around you feel worse. That's easy to say when you haven't lost everything. Trust me, I would much rather have Pon Pon than what I have right now. I would trade it for all to see Ed smile again. I've misbehaved, haven't I? The humans are asleep in the room. Go speak to the Zodiacs. I'll be a good girl. Go on ahead. I'll watch over her. Are we sure it's not a trap? If Akari wanted us dead, she would have blown us up. I trust in that. Okay, I believe you. Runi, let's go together. But the problem is we didn't see Asterisk on the way up the tower. I think it's because he's pissed that we killed GEMINI. Mortals, you did well to get this far. We congratulate you on defeating Zazz. It was his will to revive those corpses from cryosleep. I doubt your goal is the same. The world needs a lot of repairs before we can introduce another species, so no. The people deserve to know about this chamber and all of Zazz's plans. We should make them public. Agreed. Very well, this answer was expected, so now that we're all gathered here, what do you intend for us to do? I guess it would be easiest to ask you all what you are offering us. We want to rebuild. Can you bring people back from the dead? Yes, but they look like what Zazz brought them back as. So effectively zombies. Zazz could bring back the humans because he had the bodies preserved in cryosleep. We would just have to provide the power in that exchange. What if you send away all the demons? Ophiuchus would never allow that. Who? Akira, we're not here to grant you a wish. Doing something like this is impossible. Is that you, Asterisk? Asterisk is but one name I go by. You may also call me Ophiuchus. You've all gathered here to resurrect the humans, but you won't comply with our wishes? We only intervene through sync. Asterisk, or Ophiuchus, we want to rebuild the world anew. We're just asking for a little bit of time to get our bearings. I'm just asking for 10 years. You were gonna resurrect these humans for Zazz. Why not do this favor for me? You know, your friend. This is a big ask coming from you, Zodiac Slayer. I like to think I did y'all a favor. She was planning to kill all of you. She saw an opportunity, and she was going to use me to seize it. It's true, I saw the whole thing. Caught in 4K. Indeed, GEMINI sought to conspire against us. This isn't the point. While I do agree that GEMINI needed to go, and what she did was awful, and I have a faceless clone to replace her anyway, what matters is that Runi has the ability to slay us. I wonder, is it possible that Zazz actually killed some of the Zodiac demons in the past, but they got replaced by alternate versions? It's possible these are not the first iterations of the Zodiacs. I want to go the rest of my life without killing another person. If you seek to pacify me, then we are in total agreement. Make it 5. We'll take 5. I want to rebuild Pon Pon without any demons trying to mess with us before we place a ward. I think you did a splendid job, Akira. I couldn't ask for a better host. I hope we meet again, Libra. Don't look forward to it. Remember our promise. Doesn't matter. I'll still be happy to see you, friend. Oh my. I'm glad I snatched you before Virgo could. Toodles. Tell Genesis I'll miss her. If I had known you were going to send us home, I would have joined your side way earlier. I also just wanted peace from the very beginning. Heh, you were a good fight, Akira. I will get even stronger when I return. The memory of the Osiris brothers lives with us now. We both carry a piece of them in us. Their spirit will live on through us. Don't mind him. He's just grumpy he lost. In the end, your group put on the best show, and for that I applaud you. My brain and brawn strategy was pretty good, huh? Too bad your group actually had more brains. Your group was an odd bunch. I congratulate you on your victory. My aim will be much better when we meet again. You owe me nothing. But please, watch over Akari. She's been through so much. Yes, because that is actually the Kanan choice because of the previews of the second game. Thank you. You're as kind as they say. I've done all I can, guys. I only pray that Rosie makes it back. I will take her to a hospital right away. Unfortunately, I'm familiar with dealing with someone in this condition. I have to admit, only you, Akira, could move me so much that I would stop my cycle. I would be lying if your adventure didn't move me. But when I return, we might not be on as great of terms as we used to be. Savor your peace while you still have it. But is it really necessary to perform the cycle if we don't destroy the environment? I'll hold you to it, big guy. Is there a way to make peace with the humans at all? Peacemaker Dyztopia, the ultimate crossover. A little bit of the people that synced with us is now part of who we are. Just as your friends will live on us, so will your foes. Was it possible to convince some of the humans to side with Utopia? If that were the case, his legacy will live on through me. Maybe we'll even get an actual human party member? 5 years of peace. I think I like the idea of that. Final chapter end. Battle Spot 0. Total KO 0. Yeah, I forgot to use you. Sorry. Genesis took Eliza's old position as the right hand to the president. Eliza was very impressed by her combat effectiveness. She now lives comfortably, a dream that she had since she was a teenager. Although she no longer lives with her twin brother, Freddy, she very much likes her new life. It's very easy to get sold into an ideal party. Let's try this. 27 battles. The Trius once again took the same position, under the leadership of a new president. His new aim is to improve the world by addressing and fixing his problems. His work is more involved and proactive now, directly helping the people of Zeta instead of being simply a guardian that reacts to danger. Although it is debatable if the Trius truly felt emotions, it is clear that he cares deeply for those who work around him. His current venture is helping to rehabilitate 12 and reintroduce her to society. Efforts are going slowly, but it's his nature to not give up on her. Val 15. Yeah, her costume actually does give her an AoE. Although hesitant at first, Eliza became known as the next president of Utopia, formerly known as Zeta. Some of her first actions were deemed radical, but very much needed for society to function at its peak. Citizens used to being treated by their government were apprehensive initially, but quickly grew to love the programs Eliza is designed to improve Zeta's community. Battle Spot 19. Crow now exclusively goes by his old name Hifumi, retiring the old Crow moniker. Hifumi also got his old job back at Zeta, now working to better the state. Hifumi reconnected with his family. He was reunited, wed his wife once again. The family that Zeta took from him was rebuilt. And this time you're not in one of those sealing devices. 12 slowly gained the ability to speak again. Still shocked from the loss of her father, she did begin to appreciate her brother's efforts. 12 would complete her rehabilitation and rejoin the cabinet at Eliza's side. She has a bad habit of calling Eliza mother, but she promises she's working on that. Akari barely spoke after her defeat. Attempts to reconcile and introduce her to Utopia were futile. At first it was difficult to lift Akari's spirits, but she eventually became more open. Vulcanite survived thanks to the efforts of Utopia and the citizens. Peace and sovereignty were restored in Vulcanite. Kophos became recognized citizens, and miners were no longer forced to work unreasonable hours for unreasonable wages. This was one of the first laws passed by the new Prime Minister. Yeah, back then you had to get Chase's sync level really high in order to get the Kophos rights. But now you don't this will happen automatically. Battle Spot 21. Toll Falls 1. Although she did not run, Chase overwhelmingly was requested to become the next Prime Minister of Vulcanite. She reluctantly accepted and vowed to protect the citizens for as long as she ruled. The resistance fighters before Chase and Jasper were honored as heroes, and the Everest estate now has a memorial to them open to the public. Sho decided to return home to Bonetown, where he spent the rest of his days in peace or in hiding. He only came back to Vulcanite to support the new Prime Minister. But why though? What's his angle here? Lunas. Yeah, I definitely used him a lot. Even with the nerf, he is still one of the best characters, especially if you manage to find his Bog Champ axe in the casino. I'm pretty sure the Bog Champ axe was put there specifically to get him back to his old level of power, so that attentive players are rewarded with OP Lunas again. Lunas' contributions to the restoration of Vulcanite cannot be denied, even if he was not particularly popular among his peers. Although Lunas may seem indifferent, he actually keeps in touch with those who journeyed with him by writing to them on a daily basis. Lunas' efforts were eventually recognized alongside everyone else. Though his involvement with Zeta was never erased, his efforts in rebuilding Vulcanite weren't either. After some time, Lunas settled down in Vulcanite. He frequently reflects on his experiences in the Pon Pon cell and is forever appreciative of Akira's decision to grant him a second chance. Lunas is committed to continuously demonstrating his worth to society. After holding a ceremony for those fallen in Pon Pon, Kyoto spent much of her new days helping rebuild Pon Pon. She learned from Akira that sometimes you just have to do the dirty jobs yourself. Kyoto remained in good spirits as new Pon Pon started to shape up. She learned so much from her adventure. She felt like a new woman. Freddy moved into Pon Pon, where he became the owner of the next shoppy. He brought a sarcastic vibe to Pon Pon, but everyone knew he was a sweetheart deep down. Freddy kept in close contact with Genesis, making good on the promise to save an extra room for her when she came to visit. He became the sinister Sopomancer a week before she arrives. Rosie, she did wake up. Rosie survived the sink and started feeling like her old self again. Virgo desynced from her as soon as it was safe. Rosie decided that she needed to go traveling and hit the road. She thought maybe the same wanderlust that hit Aki at the beginning of their adventure started hitting her, or perhaps she was just happy to be alive again. Rosie made many new friends as she always got invited to the group dinners. She's even cordial with Runi, which is a huge step toward their relationship. Rosie packed her bags and decided to leave Dyztopia. They all had one last party before she and her familiar lover left. Even Penny was there, huh? Runi became Pon Pon's mayor once again, though this time she vowed to never let another Barbados happen. Edgar dying hit Runi hard. She grieved for her lost family and never stopped thinking about them, but she fulfilled his last request, to not give in to despair. Without GEMINI at her side, she became much less anxious about others. She did not regret what happened in Vulward. With the air between them cleared, Runi and Akira kept close friends. Akira occasionally visits Pon Pon, with the new Snake Eyes being their favorite dive. Runi eventually found someone to settle down with. She hopes to start a family someday, as is her lifelong dream. Edgar just wanted peace in his lifetime, and now he rests in the eternity of peace. His contributions to the new world will not be forgotten. The adventure was quite very lucrative for Asterisk. He had made quite the nice sum of money, and could have all the beer he ever wanted. Ophiuchus made good on Akira's final wish, to briefly stop the cycle so that Dyztopia could prosper. Doing so was a tall ask from the god of cycles, but he complied, simply because he was so moved by Akira. Though the deal was 5 years, sometimes Asterisk would screed a moral plane just to see how things are going. He misses it greatly. In the 5 years, he's been thinking about what new ways he could utilize demons and magic, and what more ways to get back at the angels for betraying him. Something came over the Butcher. Time away from the moral plane felt like an eternity. He would return with a lust for battle. Oh no, he's gonna be the final boss for real, and he's not gonna hold back. I couldn't beat him on a fresh new game, so being him legit at full power, I'm not sure if I could pull that off. It only shows Cancer's unsynced form, not the form with the coat that Kael had. Okay, but there is something strange about this entire lineup. Virgo is shown here, even though I did not fight Virgo in this run. Is it possible the credits are based on my progress from previous routes? GEMINI's here as well, even though I did not fight GEMINI in this run. Very weird. And why is GEMINI listed before Capricorn anyways? And there's Aquarius, but not the unsynced version. Aquarius. I don't... Oh, Aquarius took the form of the hero. I wonder... even though he only synced with Zazz for quite a short time. Maybe Aquarius actually synced with Zazz in the past before? I don't know. As for Virgo, Virgo's playstyle is just really weird. Because, due to lack of hype, it actually does not work well with Akira's costume skill. And also, Virgo being in the party also prevents anyone else from sinking unless they're fighting Aquarius. So that is kind of inconvenient. I'm not sure I'd place Virgo very high on the tier list, despite her really strong AoEs. Honestly, if I want AoE, I'd go with Luna, just because of the whole lack of cooldown thing. And Runi, because Runi's maxed out Sci-Fire is actually pretty good for AoE damage as well. Especially if you can get the killing blow of it to reset the cooldown. Man, the hospital felt like months. I'm glad I'm finally out and about. Dr. Ifumi sure is good at his job. Akira, you know why I did all those things and put myself in danger? Why I lied to Zeta to protect you? It's because I still have feelings. Do you maybe want to start over? I'd like that too, Rosie, and my feelings are the same as they've ever been. I'm glad. I say we take a trip around the world and see where we go. Yeah, let's go. I always thought Akira was too good to be true, and especially good for me. Now that we don't have such conflicting schedules, we can make it work this time. You really are one of a kind, Aki. But I feel like Rosie's ending is relatively harder to get than Eliza or mostly others, since you do have to make sure to do a phone event, which should be easy, but you also have to make... Well, no, the phone event actually requires you to do a skiing mini-game. So if you have very bad motor skills, you're not getting the Rosie ending, I guess. You also have to make sure to unfriend Runi, which I feel like a lot of people would not want to do. Okay, make new game plus. Do you wish to see a post-credit scene? Yes. Yeah, and they give you that prompt if you've already seen this scene before. But I wanted to redo the battle with a more optimal team to show off just how easily Zazz can go down if you use both Rosie and Runi. This is my cell, huh? Looks cozy. 12 got a new look. I know it isn't great, but we couldn't keep you in Zeta Tower forever. I didn't conform like you did, now I get thrown to the public. I don't imagine I'll last long here. I should be stabbed by the end of the first week. About that, we've released your story. My story? What do you mean release? What do you mean by my story? Eliza and the captain have decided to make your story public, about your upbringing and your father. Wouldn't you need to have her permission for that? Journalistic ethics? Your story has inspired so many young women out there, especially in the Empire. It even sparked a whole women's rights movement in the Empire. You're a feminist icon. And also, oh my goodness, are you crying? What? No, I'm not crying. I suppose I have to process all of this. I don't really know what I'm feeling right now. That's the feeling of bringing good into this world. Disgusting. Disgusting? I might have thought the same years ago, but I think it's nice to bring good into this world. Like Akira. Do not compare me to Sakimoto. I'm nothing like them, nor will I ever be like them. Of course not. You may have been mean to me when we worked together, but that's all in the past now. I want you back on our side. The right side. Was that something you were taught or to say or programmed to think? Provoking me won't work anymore. It was just programming. It would be... Feels like... yeah, the thing is, it is possible to fail the rehabilitation if you didn't get detritus to sync 5. And you only get the scene if you got detritus to sync 5, I think. Just that 3 months is an awfully short time to be reprogrammed. You don't think they've sped up the process at all? If they really wanted to speed up the process, they could have done it in seconds. It's not like they're running like a 1 megahertz CPU for this, right? I have to get going. I hope you adapt well here. And for a record, brother would never do that to me. I guess I have no choice but to live here. I wonder who my roommate is. That's me. You. Yuki Sanda, at your service. That Yuki, what are you in here for? Yup, and the mist herself. You a fan? Can't say I am. And you seem rather chipper about being in prison. I feel like most people would be really distressed. Yeah, my music is all pop garbage. I don't even write it. And my fans, the worst. Gotta say though, I am a huge fan of you, Akari. Don't tell me you're a Zeta sympathizer. LMAO? Fuck no. But I am a fan of your documentary. Documentary? 12 said it was just a story. Nah fam, you're #1 on Chill Flicks. I'm going to kill Liza. Anyway, we have plenty of time to kill seeing as we're in prison. Why don't we get to know each other more? I have a feeling Yuki did not actually commit a crime, but she might have been sent here on a mission to keep an eye on Akari, make sure she doesn't get stabbed by the other prisoners, and make sure she can properly rehabilitate. Because Yuki's crime is not mentioned at all. I'm pretty sure she's just working on behalf of the state. If Capricorn were here, they would tell me to make friends, but I'm so bad at that. Very well, I don't see a reason not to. Yeah, yes, Queen. We're practically besties at this point. Yeah, way too chipper. It's very clear what's going on here. I wouldn't go that far. 2 years until the demonic invasion, huh? I guess I should make myself comfy. And I'll have my revenge on Sakimoto. I wonder if Akari will be the one to sync with Libra then. Akari could be considered Sakimoto's opposite, right? Just you wait. But Akari is also supposed to be the playable character. Are we going to be playing as the bad guys this time? Huh. Well, that was certainly an interesting possibility. Especially the part where Runi's sync levels got restored. Bumped all the way to 3. Which is good because it's actually pretty difficult to play a character when they don't have any sync levels, because then they don't get their extra skill, and they don't get as much FP, and they also don't get as much. They don't get the ability to retain hype through between battles from being at like sync 4, I think. Yeah, in the ideal world, we'd be able to get everyone to sync 5 and make them all OP as hell. But no such luck. There's gotta be choices and sacrifices. Still, is it really that ethical to make a documentary about someone without their permission like that? Huh. I'm guessing maybe it's possible that Eliza tricked Akari into signing a contract with very fine print saying, "We have the right to use your backstory as a documentary." Yes, I'm pretty sure that's what exactly what Eliza did. And I'm pretty sure Yuki is also in on the plan to rehabilitate Akari. Because I feel like most people would not be very happy-go-lucky about rooming with one of the biggest mass murderers in history. Anyways, that's it for Dyztopia Post-Human RPG. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and maybe try the game for yourself.